You have your shoulder here, you have a head here, and then you have a shoulder. There you have a downward movement, which goes into the previous resistance levels. So on another look, you have a shoulder, sorry, you have a shoulder, you have a head, you have another shoulder. Analysis, fall. So what Reimer gave us on the 4 hour there was semi like another head and shoulders, and it's busy forming another big head and shoulders now. So, that is just why. And as you can see, each time here it came through, and here on this bigger move, it also came through. So basically, all you have to do is just follow up. Once again, that was a little, like Raimo said, we don't trust these candles very often, but this is the tour you signed on for. And if you're not going to have the balls to press that button, you are not going to make money. So this is one of that small candles that Raimo talked about that was so nonsense and so, I wouldn't say tricky, but he kind of doubted it a bit. But it was a bearish candle, and if you didn't take it, you would have lost out on some wicked profit. Um, so this little baby over here. So concerning euro concerning USD CAD, and this is one thing that I would like for you guys to note just quickly. Um, we will be ending the call sometime soon. So before I go, I just want to reiterate this, and then I'm gonna take any questions that you guys might have, because I know people like Masunguyen, who's from, I think, somewhere in Asia, I think, and then we have what's his name, John, who's from the Philippines, and I think it's 2 o'clock in the morning there by him now. So he's basically sitting awake and listening to our crap. So I'm just gonna really make it quick. The cat has been for this whole. Wait, let me actually show you the big picture. You will actually see that even on the weekly, it's in. Yo, why doesn't want to load? Even on the weekly, it's in one massive. Uh, uh, um, Hey, you guys can check it out. I don't want to waste any more time. You guys can check it out on weekly, and then you guys will see just one big mess that USD CAD has been consolidating for a long while now. So on that note, on the consolidation note, we see that something that is important to note. We see our lows getting lower. We see high or previous high, lower high, lower high, constant highs, highs flatlining. So this should give you the idea that, okay, there's a strong area here involved, right? So first things first. So I got my trend line from here to here, and so as you guys know by now, yeah, I cheat on the trend line game. I'm not still gonna smash my head over trend lines. So I got this over here, and I'm just gonna place it on this, because if I look at it this way, I see that I have what looks as a QML. So a QML is a Quasimodo head and shoulders, and it's your head, a shoulder, a very long head, and then another shoulder. But it looks strange, so you don't see it first off. And then, like I said, we have the constant of highs. So when we see this, very often a question is posed, and the question that I guess is on all of your lips. Let me just take a sip of my water. So the question that you might all want to ask now is, where do you draw the resistance from? There's so many points. If I draw it here, is it too far out? Yes, there's no other level there. So what I normally do is I take the first high in the whole order. So um, you have a high, you have a set of highs, but it's actually just one high. You have a high, you have a high, and you have a high. The first high catches every other eye very well, and it's this one.
Mm-hmm. That's a quite trick I learned from you now, Vicky.
It's
Oh,
this
holy
one.
shit.
Yeah.
So
It's a trick.
First one.
It's
al-
a trick around learning
always,
to drive.
always use if you get a clusterfuck like this. Sorry for that word, but if you get a whole cluster of mess up price action, use the first. Because if you look at it this way, price kept below the maximum the maximum resistance point. So this is also again why it's important for the band. So earlier or year over year, you see how the primary resistance of our band comes into play, and then over here you see how our maximum resistance in our band also comes to play. And then this is what we call a false breakout. Sometimes another thing apart from a false breakout like this, because this is a very big false breakout, but apart from false breakouts like this, and let me just show you another thing. Even if I do this, put it on here, it's still a false breakout. But I'm just gonna do it on here because it catches this level, catches that level, catches that level. There's just more touches on it, you know. And then yeah, so you use your first level, and then what you saw before this area was that every time that price came into the zone, it was met with resistance, heavy resistance. But one other thing that you should also note is the frequency of how low it pushes. So we got our first, or our first push down, and this I want you guys to notice this really quickly. We have you guys probably heard of confluence, right? So a confluence is two or more